Okay, good.
What's up, YouTube? This is Nathan, also Rainbow Scoop 333. Got Pogiforce here,
This is my hat.
and we're doing a little bit of upload for stuff for Sean here. He's just letting me split the content on my channel since I haven't been able to give you anything much lately. So I wanted to fix that. My bad, people. I'm going to go ahead and have this up tonight, as well as hopefully maybe a little bit more content tonight as well.
Yep.
And
We're
this is
looking to get
also
some stuff
going to go
done.
ahead. I'm going to be sharing this on the Kaijudo Dojo for those of you who just see it at YouTube. So, those of you from the dojo, please subscribe. Always looking for more fans, and I want to get y'all more content. I'm planning to try to get some content from the KMC in Georgia.
I'm probably going to do the one in South Carolina if my job will let me.
Because
I am employed, and that kind of sucks.
So like I said, I'm planning to do Georgia. I'll probably do others as well, but Georgia is the immediate concern. First one coming up, gotta get ready. So, in addition to what we've got for you right now, which is a box opening.
Yes, we did the first box. I got two boxes, of Dragon Strike Infernus from ARG, $61 a piece. I ordered them Friday. They came in today. We opened the first box for my channel. We're going to show you the spread before we get into the second box.
Second of all, something I wanted to announce. Those of you who've heard me talking back and forth a bit probably already know that I've been working on a playset binder. Simple announcement that I just got to make on that. I am 23 cards away from having 3 of every card that they've announced. That's going to be for year 1. And as soon as I make
3 of those cards are Old Man Winter.
Yes. But as soon as I make the orders tonight on the Terror Pits, I'll be down to 21. And if
I'm doing pretty good on a playset binder myself.
And
I think I'm a lot further than you are. But yeah.
21 cards away?
I'm a lot further.
No. I'm saying 21 total, not 21 different cards.
I know.
So
I know what you mean.
21
I think I'm a lot further than you are.
21
would be the book.
21 would be
like 7 different sets.
seven different sets.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm a lot further than you are. You're a lot closer to completing the book than I am.
Yeah.
Because I started. I figured it was a good idea. Because you keep everything together. You don't know what you got to play with and what you got to trade. And it's like, oh, I want to trade these cards, and it's like, well, now I want to play with them. Oops.
The big thing on me is I need supers, and those I'm going to be progressively buying.
I noticed you got yourself a set of Unchained.
Yeah, I've had that for a while now.
I don't know how you got that.
One of them was in the 3 boxes of Rise that I did, and then the other 2 I bought off of eBay. I do not agree with the price I paid for them, but
desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yes, because I paid between the 2 of them $100. Bad me. But because I really would not have priced the 2 of them together higher than $75 before shipping and handling.
About $35 a piece.
Well, I priced them a little more than $35. I priced them $37, $38. I priced them around that range. I see him going up maybe $1 or 2 more if he sees more play, because he hasn't been seeing a lot of play right now.
Right now, really, I would seem to go down in value because, frankly, the new dragons are a lot better.
I think that really the only reason he hasn't seen play right now is because people are so hype about the new dragons. As soon as this initial hype goes down, he's going to be jumping.
Period I was talking about.
He's going to be jumping back in because even though they are so amazing, he's still insane with the current meta. He comes in and he kills a Firebird.
I think a lot of things that people worry about with him too is the fact that compared to the new dragons, his power point is extremely low.
This is true, and that is one of the rough things about playing him. But his ability to untap...
I mean, he bumps with Lyra.
His ability to untap is really nice, and literally the way I see him...
Probably in a light deck, so you can tap down Firebirds, kill a Firebird, and then still double break.
Yeah, that's the big thing you do with him. You kill something, you double break, and like I say, the deck I see him making the comeback in is the Water-like Fire. I don't see him being one of those go-to dragons for Water Dark Fire anymore. it used to be that he was a go-to dragon for Water Dark Fire. I don't think he's the go-to. I think it's becoming Morna.
He's not, because he's honestly not as amazing as he used to be.
I think Morna is the go-to dragon for Water Dark Fire. But
because it can swing over Firebirds and get rid of them.
Well, it can attack the untapped. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
But as far as...
You were talking about Big Hissy for that purpose, too.
Yeah, not Big Hissy. Little Hissy.
Well, yeah, because Little Hissy's
Because Little Hissy is faster.
Little Hissy is faster, and he's big enough to count.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally see value in that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good meta call.
Yeah. Just as Overcharge has been a good meta call. So, like, for those of you who are considering Water, Light, Fire dragons, consider Little Hissy, consider Overcharge.
I really want to try Little Hissy now, because I see that against any other deck it's going to be next to useless. But against dragons, when they're going to be playing all their Firebirds early on, because Lux is 1,500, Nyx is 1,000, Umbra is 1,000. Little Hissy is 2,000. He's big enough to swing over all of them without any problem.
Little Hissy also helps in the Monofire Rush setup when you get into the late game, when they're running out of their fast attackers and they're just throwing down guys hoping to let them live.
Depends on how big the guy is, but yeah.
Well, like, generally with that, you don't mind him suicide running.
I suppose.
Because it's late game.
Oh, the hat nearly came off.
It's late game. You've got generally the better field setup against Rush.
Right.
You're just trying to keep them off the plays while you finish them.
We're going to have a discussion video about dragons on my channel.
Yeah.
We're going to go into that. But first, we have a box opening to do.
And before we do that, we have the recap to do.
The recap of the crazy spread. So he's going to show you that.
Here we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
We have
3 supers, Dragothane, Infernus, and Issel, all good cards.
And then we have 6 Varies. We've got Dreadclaw,
a full set of each.
Kendrix, Sokron, 2 Lyra, and a Ragefire.
Lyra was the one I was really hoping for. I was really happy that that was the one I pulled 2 of. I told Nathan at the start that that's usually how my spread goes. A full set of Varies with 1 extra and 2 supers. Infernus was the random hollow out of that box.
And so the big thing we're hoping for out of this one
is Andromeda.
You have
and not any Kuragars. I mean, I'd rather pull anything other than Kuragar.
You have how many Andromeda right now?
0.
So you're hoping for 2.
That's kind of hoping against
that's
reason there.
That's the hope. But the realistic possibility is 1.
I might get 1. I'm hoping for 1. This is my 3rd box of the set. I'm going to get annoyed if I don't pull 1.
So we're going to go ahead and move the Varies and all to the side here. We'll go ahead and get everything where it can be seen still. And we'll have opening space over top of them. Okay.
So the second box.
And why don't we let me go for the random rare this time?
See what I get.
Yep. Once again,
last time he was betting Dreadclaw, and it turned out to be Infernus.
And I'm still betting Dreadclaw because, like I said, I've seen too many of him as the random rare.
It's kind of funny because
I've seen so many of him as the random rare, and I've seen so many of him Ragefire as the random rare. So I am betting Dreadclaw.
It'd be great if I got Andromeda as my random hollow.
So,
because then there's still the chance of pulling it out of a pack.
It's a Kendrix.
It's a Kendrix.
It's Kendrix.
Alright.
So,
left side packs.
I was wrong yet again. But
it wasn't like last time, though, where you were predicting Dreadclaw and it was a friggin' Infernus. That was, a good surprise. This one was like, I don't really care surprise. It's like, it's not what we expected, but it's not fantastic. First pack. Lyra. 3 of those.
Between the 2 boxes,
Spellbane.
You get 3. Spellbane's good.
The rest of the stuff is stuff.
And just like we said in the other video, Wizards, please give us an official ruling
on Spellbane and how his effect works.
Well, not only on him, but on the Kaijudo website.
Alright. Okay, next pack. Dauntless Tusker. Stuff, 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 and stuff.
Another
Second Thistle. Alright.
Lockdown. Another Ripper Reaper.
Ripper Reaper. Still hoping for an Andromeda. Typically I get one more. I get two supers.
You already had an Thistle already, right?
Yeah, so I have two for my use.
You got, well, that's two more there to the one you already had.
Yeah, the one I already had is in my singles binder. I have a singles binder.
Ah, that's right.
For collection purposes, once it's in the singles binder, I don't take it out if I can help it.
But should you really need to play a playset, you could.
Yeah, I don't see why I'd want to. Herald.
I don't see a real need to, but we may see a need.
Thistle's one of those cards that's more of like a one of.
I don't really see the need to yet either, but we may find a need for it later down the road.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get 3, but right now I'm happy to have 2. Or just even 1, because as I said, it's more of a one-of card than anything right now. So, Nyx. Gemini Dragon's the rare. So that means the rest of this is stuff.
Yep. As you didn't realize before, you get a holo, it's the first rare you see.
At least from the back.
Yeah.
Sokran.
So you're doing pretty good on the vary count for this one. You're not even that many packs in and you've already hit 2.
I've hit 2 varies and a super. I'm hoping that if I do hit another super, it is Andromeda, because odds are I'm not going to hit 3 supers.
I generally hit 3 from my packs.
I don't. I usually hit 2 supers and 6 varies.
Because I usually get a vary as my random box card.
Bottle? Good.
My random box card is generally a vary, and then I generally open 3 supers in the box.
I opened a vary out of this box, a super out of the last box. Maybe I'll have 3 supers. I can hope for that.
Yeah. Because I've only had...
very rarely do you pull duplicates of a super, though. You did out of that one Rise box. You pulled
But I also had a total of 5.
That was a very unusual box. Patchwork Sturgeon?
The other unusual part was there was only 2 varies.
Well, like I said, it was just a very unusual box.
Though I will say this, even though my total number was below average.
Pulling a whole bunch of supers is always a nice thing.
Yes.
Reflector Cannon's the rare.
So I was fine with the fact that I only got 2 varies. I also pulled really good...
It's just too bad the supers you pulled weren't anything spectacular.
Well, see, I did get a lot of value regular rares out of that one.
I don't remember what your regular rares were. I was too blown away by the fact that you pulled almost nothing but Darkness super rares.
I got
plus 1 hovercraft.
I got 2 Gloom Hollows. 4...
The second Dracothane. So if I want to play 2 Dracothane now, I can.
4...
The rare Queen Tanawa.
4 Dauntless Chargers. I mean, not 4 Gigahorn Chargers.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good box.
And then I still had room in there to get a Crystal Memory and a
I need to get more Crystal Memory myself. I'm not gonna buy a box just for Crystal Memory though.
And a Melpora.
Oh my god, yeah.
So the box was insane.
Bone Rattle.
Yeah, you had to wait till the end to get him on the last box.
Yep. I do think though I did pull at least 1 of every rare out of the last box.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Last pack to the left side. Ensnare.
The other thing to realize is if you get 3 uncommons, you're not getting a holo in that pack. Because you always get 2 uncommons in packs that have holos.
So that's what they do, is that they take out an uncommon and replace it with a holo?
Yeah. Though sometimes you get...
I thought it was just a straight extra card in the pack.
No. But then sometimes you get a 2 uncommons and you don't get a
rare?
Well, a hollow.
Oh.
But that's not very often.
So that's it for the left side. Now we're moving on to the right side.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often.
It says 3 uncommons, which means odds are, yep. Stuff. Expedite things a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. We're really just doing discussion as we go.
Yeah. 2, 3. So this is a rare. Hornblade Dragon. Stuff. I'm not trying to say those cards are bad or anything, but after seeing them a million times, it's really not what you're looking for.
It's not only that, with how long that
these opening videos
Rise
take.
Well, how long that Dragon Strike has been out.
Kendricks. And Snare.
Pretty much everyone in the game knows what the commons and the uncommons do right now. For those new players of you who don't, I suggest you go back to my original box opening videos for Dragon Strike Infernus, because that's where I discussed every card in the set.
Bottle.
So the discussion here is intended more for our returning players. Nothing against you if you are a new player. It's just suggested that you do go back and watch previous videos.
Interesting.
Yeah, this was one of those, like I said,
which means 7 commons.
Like I said, very rarely do you only get 2 uncommons and not get a
This side hasn't
hollow.
been nearly as good as the other side was so far.
No, it hasn't. Very rarely does it happen, but it does happen.
So far I've pulled a Kendricks, a Sokran, a Lyra, and a Nissel.
And a Draco.
Thane.
And the box opening rare was a Kendricks.
Oh, Andromeda! Holy shit! Yes! I finally have one.
Most expensive card in the set.
That means I've pulled 3 supers out of this box.
As I told you what would happen.
Yeah. What was the rare even? And Herald in the same pack.
Really? That's just...
It's telling me to do things. It's telling me.
It's telling you to do naughty things.
Naughty. What's the harm if I'm a little bit naughty?
Bout chicka wow wow.
Well, I can't remember the rest of his poem, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
I believe so.
The guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog who was into cutting hair.
Yeah.
And the entire episode was done in monologue and poetry. Birds.
And Dreadclaw.
So the only thing I need left in terms of very rares is to pull a Ragefire out of this box. Dragon of Reflections. God, nice dragons. I pulled an Andromeda. I'm happy now.
So you've got the 2 Dracothane, 1 Andromeda, 2 Issel out of just what's here. That mean you're going for Water Dark Light dragons?
Preferably. Ripper Reaper.
Are you going to attempt an aggro or a control form of it?
Probably control. If I want to do an aggro, really, I'd like to do either Fire Water Light or Nature Fire Light.
What I'll say though is if you do aggro with dragons and it includes light, I am highly approving to you Dorado. He's amazing in the aggro setup.
Spellbane.
This is one of those rare packs where it's just the 2 uncommons and no hollow. Like I said,
how many packs we got left here? We got 3 packs left.
Let me get the last one.
Alright.
See if I got any luck today.
Ragefire, and there we go. A full set of the super, of the berries. And Reflector Cannon. Stuff. It seems like every box you know what? Is it that really that the Firebirds are the only uncommons? Because it's starting to seem like it.
No.
Seems like every pack I open
It's just...
Or dragons.
It seems like the Firebirds were really put in...
uncommon, so... Dauntless Tusker, that's actually my first time seeing him in this box.
It seems like the...
And Nathan wants to open the last pack.
Yep. So let's see if I have any luck today. If I pull the shits and this is another Andromeda,
I'd be so happy.
So here we go. Lux and Dendrite, Smog, Queen, Taniwa.
So, stuff.
It's looking at you! I had to do it for the eye.
Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Putting all the rares aside, let's take a quick spread of the supers and the hollows. So there was one Selkren, one Lyra, one Ragefire, one Dreadclaw, two Kendricks. As I said, is usually the case for me with hollows. And so one of these was a box opening. And then 3
Andromeda, Issel, Dracothane. And then from the previous box, Dracothane, Infernus, Issel. And also from the previous box, double Lyra, Kendricks, Dreadclaw, Ragefire, Sokron.
So I got myself a full set of Lyra out of these 2 boxes.
And you got yourself your first Andromeda. And look at this, you didn't get a single Kurgar.
I didn't get a single Kurgar. I pulled every other super, and I'm happy about that, because honestly, I'll probably never play Kurgar. So I think that's it for now. Go ahead and scoop all this up so I can put it away. We got a lot of mess to clean up before we do anything else.
Yeah, I agreed.
Alright, so... Wow. Oh, because you're covering it.
Yeah, that was my fault. So... that was the box opening, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded. I'll have it up, posted as a link over at the dojo pretty much immediately. We'll go ahead and clean up, and we'll bring some additional footage for you on Pogiforce's channel. So stay tuned to his channel throughout the week. I'm sure he's going to be posting stuff all week long.
I'm going to try to.
I'm going to try to get some more stuff going. I don't know what all I'm going to do for Georgia yet, but if you know you're going to Georgia, you want to discuss anything about the game, hit me up. I'm on Facebook. My YouTube's here. I'm up for discussion anytime. If I don't message you back immediately, I'll message you when I get online. Peace out, Kaijudo fans.